54 of Savage Cash here with me. Superman! That was a little introduction to the people that said, "Oh, Superman, you're too loud. Oh, Superman, you're too enthusiastic. You talk like you're a crazy nutter." I don't give a crap what you think, because frankly, this is how I am. This is how I present. If you don't like it, go listen to some other boring twat on YouTube. Listen to, "Hey guys, it's Bitcoin Meister here, and I am going to bore you to death." So today, I have got serious beef with the people in the cryptocurrency arena, okay? Now, I, as every decent long-term investor is looking for, is the next Dash, okay? Dash back in, December, January time was about $10, $9. Today it's worth $161, okay? It's gone right up. And there are a number of cryptocurrencies that are vying for this kind of growth, that are vying for this kind of value in a few months' time. And I went through some of them yesterday, and I'm going to go through them today, okay? But I am looking for the next long-term investment. I'm not looking for an investment that I make, $60, $600, even $6,000. I am looking for the next investment that's going to make me hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, on my investments. And so buying a coin at $4 and selling it at $6 is stupid. It's idiotic. It's irresponsible. It's reckless. It's dumb. But that's what people are doing, okay? Let me show you a case in point. Antshares. Antshares was my number 2 cryptocurrency yesterday in the sales. As you can see here with a 24-hour low, $4.27 it reached. This morning, it was at $4.60, $4.70 when I got onto my group and I said, "I love Antshares, that is all," okay? And what happened straight after that is people went straight into buying Antshares. And it's not necessarily just me that's driven it, but straight after that, it went from $4.70, $4.80 to all of a sudden, it went to $6.70. It says $6.53 here, but it went to $6.70 according to CoinMarketCap, right? So it went up $2 whole. And guess what happened? These idiots happened. So basically, people dumped it. "Oh, I've been so burnt by this correction. I've been so burnt by what's happened to the market. I've got to make some money back somehow." And so people made, a few dollars, basically getting it at a really good price and selling it for a stupid price, okay? Even if you made $2 per coin on the sell, what you're stopping is the ability to go from $4.70 or $5 all the way up to $150, okay? You are stopping your ability because you are essentially shorting that. You are thinking, right, I'm going to sell now, and then when it goes right down, I'm going to buy back, okay? But that's not going to happen with Antshares. So the people who sold were moronic, okay? Because loads of people sold. People on my group were saying, "Oh, it's a pump and dump. Let's get out of there." No, don't get out of there. Don't be stupid, okay? Because this went from 480 to 680. It then went down to 580, 570, and now it's gone back up to $6. Why? Because this is a great cryptocurrency. This has the potential to be the next Dash, okay? I have every faith in that. I think Antshares is a solid coin, a very promising coin, and is going to go far. I've already had 2 videos explaining why. I'm not going to keep going over it, but Antshares has this potential. So the morons that bought at $5 and sold at nearly $7, they have missed out on the opportunity to make greater gains down the line. Okay, they may now come back and and it may go up to this price and they've made a significant gain, but they could have made a bigger gain if they had just held it, okay? And that's what I hate about the cryptocurrency game right now, is that people are all trying to make the quick buck. They're not trying to just wait a little bit until the coin that they've invested in reaches a level like this. People are ruining the coins. They are making them constantly go up and down, up and down, up and down. Just let the coin breathe. Let the coin fulfill its potential and be like Dash. Let the coin get this bloody good and stop shorting it, stop selling it, stop pumping and dumping it because it's stupid and you're missing out on more money down the line. I'm looking to make a huge return on investment, not a stupid small one. Now, there are people, I've got a friend personally who made $1 million in one day doing a pump and dump, okay? He basically, got into a coin whilst it was relatively low. He got a load of people behind it, and then he sold it. He made $1 million. He's a big player in cryptocurrency, all right? He is looking to maximize an already huge pot of money he's put into a buy order, okay? That, I'm not going to say that's acceptable, but his game is different from 90% of the game. 90% of the game are people trading thousands, not people trading hundreds of thousands or millions. It's people trading thousands, okay, or even hundreds in some cases. So the game for these people, for us in the 90%, the ones that are not whales, right? The game is to play the long game, not the short-term game. The short-term game sucks. You get burnt by it. You get burnt by a pump and dump. There are coins that are like that. There are coins that have a short shelf life, okay? Digibyte is one of them, okay? Digibyte was a coin that basically rose and fell. Okay, it rose and fell. It had a beautiful rise, and I was one of the people helping it rise. Okay, I invested about here. I helped it get up to here. I sold about here because it was a short-term coin. It was based on short-term value. Okay, the value of this Citibank competition, the value of this Minecraft integration. Okay, it had short-term value, and when both of them was lost, the coin was lost. The coin died. This was never going to be a Dash, and there are still people I hear on my YouTube videos, people on my group that say, I put my money back into Digibyte. Digibyte is a short-term coin. It's not spellbinding enough to compete with the Stratises, the Antshares, the STEEMs, the Iconomis, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I am going to show you my belief of the 5 successors to Dash. So, what could be the next Dash? In at number 5. STEEM, okay? Now, I've got STEEM down at the bottom here. I think this is one of the biggest contenders, but looking at the kind of where the price was at its best price in literally the last day compared to where it's been, STEEM you could have got at 40% off, and this is going to be massive. It's going to be a slower growth, I think, to Antshares, but I think this is going to be one of those cryptocurrencies that's going to go into the high double figures, if not the triple figures in time. Stratis, I think, is definitely going to be in the 3 figures, okay? Now, I've watched tons of price prediction videos, okay? And I personally think mine are normally spot on, and others are normally way off. Now, that's not me being arrogant. That's because I've looked at what people have said probably about a month ago, seen what's happened, and they've been way off. Borderline pathetic, okay? Shouldn't have even bothered getting on a video saying what they think is going to happen because they were made to look like an idiot, okay? I have been largely right with my predictions, okay? And Stratis is one of those golden coins that I think is going to be in the 3 figures club. And it's been at 45% off. LBRY, I think, has also got great potential. Now, I don't necessarily think this is going to be a 3-figure coin. I do think this is going to definitely be high double figures, especially when the full version of LBRY comes out. You know, not the beta version that's coming out next month, which I think is going to hike up the price, but I think that the finished version is going to be ginormous. I mean, we are looking at something possibly even bigger and better than Steam. However, why I think this may not achieve triple figures is because of the supply, the total supply. Supply puts a lot of the big players off. As people get educated on cryptocurrency, they recognize the warning signs. And a big warning sign is a huge total supply. It's a huge available supply. Now, in LBRY's case, they've got quite a big total supply. Now, I personally think that the available supply is for investment purposes. The total supply is kind of banked for when people buy them so that they can purchase things from LBRY. They can purchase videos, they can purchase books, they can purchase content from amazing creators. But I think that people's suspicions about LBRY is going to stop it from being a 3-figure investment. But I still think it's an amazing investment. And number 2, Iconomi. Iconomi is a future power coin. This is going to be ginormous, I believe, and easy 3 figures. Unless they do something disastrous, easy 3 figures in the future. Maybe not in 2017, maybe not in early 2018, but it will happen. Okay, now this has gone down to 289. Okay, nearly 50% off, and it's still in the early $3. Okay, and probably one of the reasons because it's on Kraken. You wait until Iconomi is available on other websites, and not only that. I mean, Kraken. The thing with Kraken is it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. The good thing about Kraken is you've got to sign up to go to Kraken and buy this. And most people are on Bittrex and Poloniex. So having to make that extra effort to go to Kraken means that when you invest in something, you potentially keep it. It also means that when something is blowing up elsewhere, you may just sell off, what you've got in Kraken and move it all to Bittrex or something, or Poloniex. So it's a good and a bad thing, it being on an exchange that's not so easy to acquire a coin on. But I think this is going to be 3 figures easy in time. And then my number 1, Antshares. Antshares, I think, is a long-termer. This, I think, is the best one of all 5. Okay, I've changed my mind. STEEM isn't number 1 anymore. It's now Antshares. But Antshares, I think, is going to be ginormous. And I think this is going to be 3 figures. I think in time this is going to be 4 figures. I think Antshares is going to be absolutely enormous in time. Okay, cryptocurrency isn't going to go away next year. It's not going to go away in 2 years' time or 3 years' time. People say, oh, the market's going to come to an end. Bullcrap. It's not going to come to an end. There will be things added to it. Countries are going to start getting involved in the regulation of it. And I think that if we continue the way we have, just looking at how Antshares has been traded today, if we've got morons getting into the cryptocurrency space and basically shorting the stock every time it makes a slight gain, then yeah, it's going to probably ruin cryptocurrency. But the industry's going nowhere. And over time, this, I think, is going to be one of the big ones. One of the big ones. And Antshares, I think, was the best buy yesterday at $4.28. I got some at $4.70. I got it at an amazing price. And people have said, Superman, are you going to sell it short term? Are you going to make a short term? Is this good short term? And I don't even answer. I don't answer any of those stupid questions because Antshares is not a short term coin. Antshares is a long term hold. Antshares is quite possibly going to be better than Dash, probably by a mile. Okay, I think Antshares is going to be the next big one. All right, I think it's going to be, the Chinese are going to be heavily involved in it. Chinese influence has driven the value of a lot of cryptocurrencies lately, and them being directly behind Antshares is what I think is going to make it a key driver, 4 figures easy in the next few years. Okay, so if you get it at a good price, which it's still at, you could become a millionaire in a few years' time just on Antshares, in my opinion. But it probably won't happen quickly because of the idiots that are responsible for these red lines, okay? The people that do not understand what they have got in their wallets, okay? When you've got Antshares, you are holding on to a golden coin. You are holding on to a power coin there. And if you sell it at a stupid price, you deserve not to be rich. You deserve not to be successful in this game. So really, the aim of this game for you, if you're in the 90% of people that are looking to be rich in the long term, the aim is to invest in coins like this, not to go into stupid little coins. Yeah, you can make the odd buck on the short-term coin, but the aim of the game, if you're going to be creating a portfolio, If you're going to be creating a retirement fund, it needs to be filled with the coins I've just mentioned. It needs to be filled with high quality, powerful coins with excellent tech and excellent community. That is the key to long-term success. That is the key to be able to find another Dash and to be successful from another Dash. I've got a friend who invested in Dash when it was worth $10, where it went up to $80. He made $80,000 from selling it off, and now it's at 162. It got to over 200. He could have had 4 times more than he had if he played the long game. The long game favours the brave. Don't be so short-sighted as to fall for this crap. You know, there are whales out there that are selling their Antshares, and they've probably made a nice little profit from it being at $4. Fine, let them. But for the people who are looking to make a long-term profit down the line, looking to be rich, looking to have a really impressive retirement fund, do not sell. Hold on for dear life. Okay? As people say, hodl, whatever. Okay? HODL, right? Hold on for dear life. That is how you become rich down the line. And that is how everybody prospers, okay? Don't fall for the trap, because you're idiotic if you do, and you do not deserve to be rich. You do not deserve to have your hands on golden coins like Antshares. Mark my words, I am right. I've been right pretty much on everything. I was right earlier this morning when I said, guys, I love Antshares, and people bought it in droves and it went up $2. I'm right. I tend to be right. And if you don't believe me, if you don't think that what I say is true, then ignore it at your peril. But I can tell you, I follow no one, okay? I make my own decisions, okay? And that is how I've gotten to where I am with, you know, with coins, with cryptocurrency so far. It's because I trust my own instincts, okay? I don't listen to idiots that say, like yesterday, there were people I was seeing, you know, my friends that are in the cryptocurrency game and people on YouTube were all saying, oh, it's going to take a few days for everything to recover. It could take a week. It could take a month. It could take this. Don't buy anything. Don't buy Antshares now. Like, those morons were wrong, because a lot of the coins are growing today. A lot of the coins are gaining. It's recovering. That's what happens when greed and fear determine the marketplace. You will have great highs and horrendous lows. And what happened over the last couple of days is a horrendous low. People got scared. People got burnt. They sold. Okay? Now we're in the mood to buy again. Don't spoil the party by shorting amazing coins, because you make me pissed off. You annoy everybody else in the whole community that's trying to succeed with cryptocurrency and trying to succeed with really golden coins like Antshares. I hope that this has been educational to you. I hope that if you haven't already gotten Antshares, that you are going to start getting some and getting the other ones that I've mentioned to you, because these are the potential next Dash. Thank you for watching day 54 of Savage Cash. And I will see you in the next episode.